A background check for criminal history. NIC's background checks provide more extensive background checks than systems that include only criminal records and criminal history. Your applicant might have a long history of evictions, and the background check can help uncover that. Rental application background check on international applicants is absolutely easy to conduct, especially if you are using the private background check websites. You can do a background check with social security number or do a background check by name. A basic component of any background check will include a criminal record check. Online background searches are the easiest way to carry out a background check and also get the same printed. The best public criminal record search engines. Since criminal records are considered to be public records, so you can expect to find all types of criminal records. Each state is different, but usually there are depositories of public records which have records of marriages. You can carry out a federal criminal records check and find the state criminal records you are searching. The Vital Records Office will be able to tell you how far back death records go. The arrest records of a person will indicate whether a person has been arrested or not. The arrested person is to be brought before the court issuing the warrant or, if that is not possible, before the most accessible court in the same county. A South Carolina criminal records check. Texas drivers can use a driver's record to check their driving license status. After a certain number of points have been added to your license, you may face a driver's license suspension. You must enroll in a defensive driving course to remove points from your BMV driving record. A personal driving record is kept by the Texas DMV for all licensed drivers in the state. You'll know if someone has a clean driving record or if you should choose someone else to do the driving. Prospective commercial drivers require a clean certified driving record to secure a job in Ohio. IntelliCorp background checks and employment screening solutions. Accurate Background provides customized background screening solutions through innovative technology. The ICE customer care commitment is unsurpassed in the screening industry. Processing candidates domestically or internationally has never been more efficient. There is a need to screen employees with an accurate product, but also quickly and efficiently. The labor market is competitive for appropriately trained and qualified employees. Accurate Background can make recommendations to help you maintain compliance. A consumer report for a business purpose. Any business or individual who uses a consumer report for a business purpose is subject to the requirements of the disposal rule. Under the disposal rule, your company must take steps to dispose of it securely. The consumer may obtain a copy of any report relied upon by the trucking company by contacting the company. The disposal rule applies to people and both large and small organizations that use consumer reports. Each specific report database has been made accessible with corresponding guidelines and requirements. A thorough and detailed account of your driving history is generated. License-exempt child care providers. The individual may not be present in the facility until an exemption is granted by CBCB. With individual exemption requests, the individual seeking the exemption will be notified. When an individual receives a criminal record clearance, he/she may work, reside or volunteer in a licensed facility. You will be required to pay $10 for each notary request made. The packet you receive will contain detailed instructions outlining the information required to process your request. Any individual to be certified is required to pay the processing fees. Gun law violations. The strongest state laws limit the carrying of concealed weapons to individuals who have obtained a permit from that state. Shoot-first laws become exponentially more dangerous when paired with laws that grant large numbers of people licenses to carry concealed firearms in public places. Along with criminal activities, people who have been judged to have mental defects are supposed to be prohibited from purchasing firearms. More than 1 million people have been blocked from buying a gun after failing federal background checks since 1998. In recent years, the gun lobby has been pushing federal legislation that would mandate that each state recognize concealed carry permits from every other state. People who are prohibited from purchasing firearms and people who do not want to be identified through crime gun tracing often obtain firearms through straw purchases.